안녕하세요, 여러분. Hello, everyone. 오늘은 월요일에 10월 18일에 today is Monday, October 18th, 2021. 1 year ago and 1 day ago, I recorded my first video on October 17th, 2020, that became day one of 100 days of dancing to BTS to end the climate crisis. This is before we had a concept of dancing for climate justice, before we had a concept of the climatehope.us project or 100 stories of climate hope. It was when I realized that in order to keep my mind on the climate crisis, I needed to get in touch with my joy and my hope, and dancing to BTS gave me that. So if you haven't seen the 100 days of videos, at least start with day one and check it out in celebration of the 1 year, 1 day anniversary. And we are on our 13-day countdown to the COP26 conference. It is the UN Conference of the Parties 26th annual, taking place starting October 31st in Glasgow, Scotland, UK. This conference is extremely important. The Paris Climate Agreement was signed at the COP21 6 years ago, and the COP26 is when the countries are expected to come back with concrete steps they have taken and are taking to be able to keep global warming within 1.5 degrees Celsius of the average temperatures from back in 2015. So keep your eye out on that. And what are the 5 top reasons that you should pay attention to COP26? Here are mine. Number 1, BTS cares. They did a talk at the United Nations General Assembly on September 20th, the first day of Chuseok, the Korean Thanksgiving, about the importance of ending the global climate crisis for the future of youth and young people. They are UN ambassadors to youth. Number 2, Blackpink, the K-pop female group. They gave a beautiful video back in December 2020 about the importance of ending the global climate crisis. And then they were appointed promotional ambassadors by Boris Johnson in the UK for the COP26 conference to spread the word. So keep your eye out on Blackpink, and they will be there. Number 3, the Pope cares and wants you to care. In fact, when the Pope was appointed back in 2015, one of the first things he did was issue a climate change encyclical. It was his first encyclical. It is long. It contains 2 beautiful prayers at the end, and biblical references about why it's important to care about the global climate crisis. And then he pulled together a bunch of other religious leaders from around the world. So he issued a joint statement with the head of the Orthodox Church and the head of the Church of England, or the Anglican churches, and then also invited representatives from Islam, Judaism, Hinduism, Sikhism, Buddhism, Confucianism, Taoism, Zoroastrianism, and Jainism. And they came together to talk about the importance of ending the global climate crisis from a religious perspective. Number 4, the Climate Vulnerable Forum wants you to care about COP26. The Climate Vulnerable Forum is an organization of the 48 most vulnerable countries to the climate crisis. It includes countries from every continent, and including coastal and island nations that are incredibly impacted by ocean rise and superstorms, as well as countries from around the world that are affected by desertification and all the issues we talk about on our Dancing for Climate Justice site. They issued a manifesto for the things that they want to have happen at the COP26. So we need to listen to them. They're the first and worst affected. They're the best ambassadors of what needs to happen and how quickly. Lastly, the United Nations recently issued a resolution confirming that a safe, healthy, and sustainable environment is a human right. This is a really big deal, and it is going to help pave the way for more international human rights cases based on violations of climate and environment rights. Okay, so why are we here? We're dancing to BTS to end the climate crisis. This is the dance break with Megan Thee Stallion from BTS Butter. In honor of Park Jimin's birthday last week, I am still on the honoring oceans. I was thinking about surfing today and how much I love the oceans. Both Jimin and Jungkook are from the ocean town of Busan. And this is dedicated to Jimin in honor of Jimin Month and Jimin Week and Jimin birthday. So check out COP26, contribute your climate story to our Climate Hope Project, 100 stories of climate joy and climate hope. What is your joy? What is your BTS? What is the thing that makes you burst with happiness that will help you remember the importance of staying active and keeping your mind on ending the global climate crisis? This is one of mine, dancing to BTS. No,
so smooth like the car I ride. Even your best party planner couldn't catch this vibe. Big boss, and I make a hater stay on their job. And I be on these girls' necks like the back of their bobs. Houston's finest in the room with bouncers. Make them all get ratchet in their suits and blouses. I remember writing flows in my room in college. Now I need global entry to the shows I'm rocking. Smooth like cocoa butter, my drip more than a puddle. They know that I'm the wave, take over every summer. They must be giving Stevie if they ever had to wonder. Cause every beat I get on get turned into Hubba Bubba.
Side step right, left to my beat. Yeah. High like the moon, rock with me.
What is your PTS? What will bring you joy, and what brings you joy? What will help you keep your mind on the importance of ending the global climate crisis? Keep your eye out on COP26. See you soon. Bye.